Oh yeah, what's good, everybody? Anthony Moore here. We're back on another day. All right, but we have a beautiful. I couldn't. I just had like a freeze, a brain fart of what to say. A beautiful word today known as discernment, the ability to judge well, perception in the absence of judgment with a view to obtaining spiritual guidance and understanding. All right. So discernment. Discernment is ultimately you seeing clearly. All right. We have our people in the world where you understand when to do something and when not to do it, but you can't explain why. You can't understand why you feel this way. You just know something ain't right here. Something ain't right here. All right. And once you know that, you then move accordingly and position yourself where you're going away or, pivot, just stand on the other side from whatever is going on because you making the right cut, you're choosing wisely, all comes full circle in the grand scheme of things, or even asking correct questions that allow you to get the information you're trying to receive to make a calculated judgment whether to proceed forward with something or say, you know what, not right now. I'm good on that right now. So, however you look at it, at the end of the day, your discernment is a crucial superpower you want to have in this world today, in 2026. Now, today is day 58 of 75 hard year two. Like I've stated every video, it seems like this time around, it has done nothing more than show me why I have to focus on the things that matter and looking at myself in the mirror and progressing forward. All right. Like last year, a few other things was moving in play. This year is just me, myself, and I. And that's okay because more and more I learn about myself. More and more I find ways to progress forward. All right. More and more I'm grateful for the man that's looking back in the mirror, day in and day out. Now, it's also day 246. There we go, 365. Sobriety is nothing more than a daily decision over a long period of time that eventually becomes an added layer of your identity. All right. As I go through this challenge, I think the biggest, wow factor that has happened without drinking alcohol is the clarity of knowing the time and place to do that things, the indulge. There's a time and place I would say you can drink if you would like to, for celebratorial, big events, big accomplishments. Oh yeah, but then there's a place where you don't. When you in that mode, you training, you going through 6 months, 9 months where you're trying to attain a goal. You shouldn't be drinking. When you're head down and you're focused on building your business, you shouldn't be drinking. When you're traveling to maybe new areas for business or whatever the case is that's prominent for you and where you need to go, I don't think you should be drinking. But say if you're celebrating something, oh yeah, have you one, maybe, or just say, hey, you don't have none no more. There's a lot of people I know who are still able to have fun in this life without alcohol, and it's always to the discretion of the individual. So I know I'm glad I'm not having drunk in over 8 months, and we will finish this challenge strong. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just like we finishing the 75 hard year two strong. Just like we're gonna keep posting on YouTube every single day till 1,000 subscribers is a mass strong. All right, one stacking the other, stacking the other, stacking the other. All these accomplishments will be completed. All right, it's not maybe I might fall short. No, it's when I do complete this challenge, then I'll focus on X, Y, or Z. All right. I think the biggest thing in this life, I might go on a tangent real quick that I find a lot of people struggling with is making options for things that's, must be prevalent, from, their physique, their physical health to, taking their medications. Like I don't play with that stuff. I gotta take my stuff every day. I'm doing it. I gotta go to my therapy session. I'm doing it. And I know a lot of people who look that up as an option, but then the bad stuff, the the talking about shenanigans, the drinking, the alcohol, the doing the drugs, the all the other shenanigans that come with that, those are non-negotiables. They gotta have it. They gotta have it. And I just believe if you change your view of things, you'll be farther along. But then on the other end of that spectrum, there's a reason why there's winners and losers. There's a reason why it's a haves and have-nots. Who will you be? So, little tangent for the day, but it all comes down to that discernment you must have and going into new places, understanding when you may not be the big dog or you may not need to be in the room at all, but you want to, add more value to your profile. So you just shut up and listen. All that discernment plays a role from friendships to relationships to business, acquaintances, everything. And the quicker you're able to heighten your level of discernment, the faster you're able to reap the results of your correct decision making. So let's go ahead and get after Tuesday. If you want to have you a taco at this point, man, go get you a taco. I'm not eating no taco. I got my black coffee. I'm gonna smack on some steak and eggs in a little shortly, right before I head to the gym in about 45, give or take. And then I'm gonna proceed on with this day because at the end of the day, time stops for nobody, and never forget that. So it's another day to get a W. It's another day to be great.